American cars are known for three things: loud, bold, and unapologetic. And the Chevy Corvette, it was no exception. While most muscle cars screamed America with brute force, the C6 Corvette did it with something else: swagger. This wasn't just another fast car. This was the last true American supercar that played by its own rules. No turbos, no hybrid nonsense, just raw, naturally aspirated V8 power, and a design so sharp it could cut through the BS of modern overstyled hypercars. And the best part, it didn't need a six-figure price tag to embarrass exotics. This was every man's supercar, the peak of an era when gas was cheap, engines were big, and cars still had souls. I'm going to break down the Corvette history, the design of the Corvettes, and why the C6 was the best, why it's a steal even in today's market, the legendary status of the C6, and why, finally, you should buy one today. The C6 Corvette dropped in 2005, and GM did what every great brand did that time. They took the already existing cars that they had and turned them into peak performers. The GM team took the C5, sharpened every angle, took away the pop-up headlights, and gave it a 6.0 liter LS2 V8 right out the gate. This was the last Corvette before the world got soft, before turbos, hybrid systems, and mid-engine compromises. No fancy tech, no apologies, just raw American muscle. And it set a new standard for American sports cars, offering supercar level performance at a fraction of the price. The exterior of the C6 emphasizes aerodynamic efficiency and lightweight construction. And if we're talking about the Z06 and the ZR1, both cars have an aggressive stance with functional vents and spoilers designed to improve cooling and downforce. Chevrolet created this car prioritizing performance without sacrificing comfort. The driver-focused cockpit includes bolstered leather seats, a race-inspired flat-bottom steering wheel, and an optional heads-up display for critical performance data. The Z06 combined advanced engineering, lightweight materials, and a focus on track-inspired dynamics to deliver a car that was as exciting on the road as it was on the racetrack. Later, in 2009, the introduction of the ZR1 took this concept even farther and made it even more hardcore. At the heart of the Z06 lies the naturally aspirated 7-liter LS2 V8 engine, producing 505 horsepower and 470 pound-feet of torque. The C6 platform was so powerful that Chevy aimed to create a high-performance variant that could rival some of the best cars in the world on the already successful C6 platform. Let's talk about the design. Peak American muscle. The C6 wasn't just an improvement over the C5. It was a perfect evolution. The C5 Corvette still had some 90s feel to it, a little bit of that 90s roundness and shape. But the C6 wasn't just an improvement over the C5. It was a perfect evolution. Aggressive fenders, that wide mouth grille, and that wide body look that looked like it was flexing at all times. And let's not talk about the proportions. Long hood, short rear deck, no weird vents or overstyled nonsense. Just pure, unfiltered American swagger. Let me be real, the C8 is trying too hard to look Italian. The C6 didn't need to copy anyone. It was the American dream on 4 wheels. Let's talk about why it's a steal. Right now, I'm literally looking on my phone. I'm on AutoTrader, and I'm looking at these C6 Corvettes with low kilometers, and they're going for pretty good prices. I live in Canada, so I can see the prices going for about $35,000 with under 60,000 kilometers on them. And I see a 2009 Z06 for $69,000 with only 20,000 kilometers on it. Think about it. For $70,000, you can get a Z06, a V8 beast for under $70,000 and under 20,000 kilometers on it. Think about any other car you can get for $70,000 today. I don't even think you can get a Beamer, a Benz, or an Audi for $70,000 without having some pretty big miles on it. And even if you don't want the Z06, you can still go for the LS2s and 3s. And those are going for pretty good prices too. There's this Coupe Targa for $26,000 with 140,000 clicks. There's another 2011 with under 65,000 kilometers on it under $40,000 and you're getting just under 65,000 kilometers on it. Think about it, you can get these manual as well, and if you get the manual, you're gonna have the most fun. I've had a couple buddies had the manual Corvette and they loved it so much, man, they put money into it. They actually spent money into their car. Even if it's 12, 13, 14, 15 years old, people are still willing to put money into this car. And that's how powerful this car really is. The 7.0 LS7 is one of the greatest naturally aspirated engines ever made. 505 horsepower, all motor, aluminum frame, lightweight, stiff, and ready for mod. So this car is a driver's car in my opinion. It's a driver's car for sure. Legendary status. So let's talk about the legendary status of this car. The C6 dropped at the peak of American car culture. Gas was cheap, life was beautiful. Cars at that time were so meticulously made. I mean, think about the 07 Escalades. Think about the 07, what else? What other American cars? The Shelbys were amazing, the Mustangs. The Vipers were pretty nice too. The Ford pickups were pretty nice too. I think everything around that time was pretty damn cool. And the C6 was no exception. In my opinion, it was probably the standard of what American patriotic cars were. Like, it's literally an embodiment of American patriotism. Just American, period. Like, you look at that car, if you sat in it, even if you listened to it, even if you looked at it, you thought in your mind, America. Like, you thought like, yeah, you're in America. And also, this is the era of the Transformers, Gearhead magazine, MySpace car groups, and the whole vibe of when the C6 had released. It was like a lifestyle behind it. There was a whole aura and a vibe behind it. Even Tony Stark had to drive this car in Iron Man. Like, Hollywood even knew that this was the car you needed to drive to show everyone that you were in something special. Finally, why I'd buy the C6 Corvette? So, why would I grab a C6 Corvette today? In 2025, why would I grab one? It's 2005, why would I get it? Simple. It's the last of a dying breed. No touchscreens, no electric handbrakes, just you, a key, and a V8 that wants to party. Prices are still low, but in my opinion, they won't stay that low for long. I mean, I think a lot of these classic cars are going to be going up in the next couple of years, and I would snag one up today if I had the money, because in my opinion, I want a car collection. So I think having a Z06 would be remnant of American car history. The C6 is the last Corvette that felt dangerous. The last car that didn't care about being polite. And also the C6, like I said before, has that ultimate swagger to it that will stay classic for many, many years to come. Final message. This isn't just a car, it's a time capsule. And if you're smart, you'll grab one before the world realizes what they're worth. If you guys have that money up, buy that car today. You'll thank me later. You get some chicks in it too, man. This car is a chick magnet. Thank you guys for watching. Boostology signing out. Peace.